Everyone says Indian rupee is dying and dollar is the king. But Indian rupee didn't fall in 1 year. It is a story of 78 years. Years of wars, mistakes, crises and survival. This is not a blame video. This is the real story of rupee. How it fell, why it fell and what's happening next in the Indian economy. 1947. A new country, a proud currency, Indian rupee. No big foreign loans, limited imports, local production. But building a modern nation needed steel plants, power stations, railways and dams. So India began importing machines. And imports are paid in dollars, not in rupees. That's where the battle of rupee versus dollar silently began. India was developing. Then came the shocks. 1965 war, 1971 war, then global oil crisis of 1973. Oil prices exploded across the world. The fact is that India imports most of its oil. Oil is equal to dollars. Dollar rises and rupee bends. Fuel is expensive, transport is expensive, everything is expensive. This is the first time people saw why the Indian rupee is falling when the oil rises. 1991 was the breaking point. India had money for just few weeks of imports. Ships waited, bills unpaid, India pledged its gold. To survive, India took bold steps. It opened its market, invited foreign investments, reformed the economy and devalued rupee. The Indian rupee fell hard, but that fall saved India from collapse. After reforms, India grew. IT boom, mobile revolution, startups, everything boost. But then 2008 global financial crisis. Oil prices hikes, global slowdown. Whenever foreign investors leave India, rupee weakens. Whenever oil becomes costly, rupee weakens. Rupee versus dollar became an endless tug of war. Then came 2019 and COVID. Factories closed, production stuck, travel stopped, government spending increased. Meanwhile, the US dollar became stronger. And remember, when the dollar becomes strong, the currencies across the world falls. Euro fell, yen fell, pound fell. So when people say rupee is dying, the truth is the whole world struggled, not just the Indian rupee. Let's ask the real question. Why does rupee versus dollar still look weak? Here are the facts. India imports more than it exports. Dollar dominates the global trade. Inflation reduces rupee's buying power. Government borrowings add the pressure. Manufacturing still improving. This is not politics. This is pure economics. Is the rupee really dying? No. Weak currency is not equal to weak country. Their currencies were weaker, yet their economies became giants. So the real question is not how strong the rupee is. The real question is how strong the Indian economy behind it. What India is trying now? India is pushing long-term changes. Make in India, semiconductor and electronics productions, renewable energy and green hydrogen, UPI and digital economy, highways, ports, rails, export push, trade in local currencies with some nations. Slow, gradual, long-term. The story of Indian rupee is not a story of death. The Indian rupee has fallen. It has stumbled. It has faced storm after storm. But it is still standing. This is the story of a fighter.